What's going on, guys? You know what? I think this is the beginning of something beautiful. Dare I say it? Pure gold? Hello everyone and thank you for joining us. My name is Thomas and this is Pure Gold, presented by Orc Rogues. Now on this show we're going to be talking about Xbox Live's free with gold games that Microsoft release twice every month. Now, they release an Xbox One game and an Xbox 360 with backwards compatibility so it can be played on the Xbox One. This video is going to be a little bit different. Usually we're only going to be talking about the games released during that period, and they do this twice a month, usually on the 1st and on the 15th or 16th, depending on how many days a month has. But today we're actually going to be talking about 3 games, and the reason why we're doing this is because the Xbox One games that are available are actually available for the entire month, not just half the month like the 360 games, but they alternate when they release. So today we're going to be talking about 3, but from here on out we'll be only talking about 2 per video. So, got a lot to cover, better get started. First up is Deathtrap, World of Van Helsing. Now this is the game that was actually available during the last period that's still available through this one. And what this is it's a tower defense game. Now, we've all seen tower defense games. We've seen tower defense games be free with gold. So let's talk about this one. What makes this one different? First of all, the graphics for a tower defense game are actually quite stunning. You got a lot of cool little effects going on. The environment looks lovely. But there's something else that makes this game stand out among the rest. And that is the leveling system. Now, of course, with these games, you can level up the towers that you're able to build as you play them. But with this one, you can also level up your character. And yes, other games have this feature as well. But this one tends to be a little bit more in-depth than other games that I personally have played in the past. So you can level up your character as far as his fighting ability. But you can also level him up as far as buffs that he can give to the traps that he sets to defend his tower. Now, the real question, is it worth taking up that precious hard drive space? Or if you miss the period that it was free, is it actually worth spending money on? Well, I'm going to put your minds at ease a little bit here. If you miss the free period, don't go out and buy this one. Yes, it is a good tower defense game, and if you're really into tower defense games, by all means, spend the money, buy it. It is a good game. But if you're a somewhat of a fan or don't really care for tower defense games, I wouldn't bother with this one. Now, is it worth a download? Absolutely. It's a good game, it was a good experience, but not necessarily worth a buy. Next up, we have Killer Instinct Season 2 Ultra Edition. Now, this one is a special one because they did something really cool with this. Killer Instinct is already free to play, but you don't get a whole lot with the game when you get it. And they did this on purpose. They're going the Dead or Alive path, or the every MMORPG on the market path, to where, yes, you can play the game for free, and you might be able to beat a story, but you don't have anywhere close to what a full game would have in it. So, they released the entire Season 2. Now, of course, Microsoft has their marketing reasons for doing this. Season 3 of the game just came out, and of course they want people to buy it. But it is a good game. Now, Killer Instinct as a whole is a very different fighting game than Mortal Kombat or Dead or Alive or any of the more mainstream games, because it's a lot faster paced. You can get into a combo and just keep laying into someone, and they have a hard time getting out. Even in the easy battles against the computer, when they're getting you, you kind of have to just wait for them to mess up. Now, personally, I'm not a big fan of these type of fighting games, but that doesn't mean that you all aren't. So, is it worth the buy? Once again, I'd have to pass on this one. But absolutely worth the download. Definitely want to check this one out. It's a good game. It includes a lot of stuff with the Season Pass, a lot of characters that you wouldn't normally have if you just got the game, and a lot of other things. For example, it also includes the classic Killer Instinct game, the arcade version that came out years and years ago as a port over to Xbox One. So it's definitely worth downloading. If you are into these sort of games, it might be worth buying, but you may not have to buy it because Killer Instinct is free to play. Now, no, you won't have the characters, but you'll still be able to play the game. Last, but certainly not least, Rayman Origins. Now, this one I was excited to see. I am a Rayman fan. I've actually played this game before. I went off and bought it before they were ever doing this. It's a good game. It's a really good game. And it's great for kids to play. It's great for adults to play. It's simple enough that kids can have a really good time, and it's whimsy enough that they'll actually enjoy it. And it's complicated enough that an adult can get really frustrated trying to actually complete the game, get all of the collectibles that are available, and 100% it. So personally, I'm going to go ahead and say it. It's a lovely game. It's colorful. It's vibrant. It's full of character, which can't really be said too many times for a game that has no real spoken dialogue. But this game, absolutely full of character. If you miss a free period, it's worth it. It's worth the $20. Buy it. It's an amazing game. You should definitely check it out. And of course, it's definitely worth taking up the space on your hard drive if you're still within the period after we release this video. So download it. Buy it if you would like. It's a great game. Definitely recommend it. If you have any comments, please leave them below. And of course, if you enjoy the video, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, wherever they put that now. It helps us out a lot. Share it with your friends on Facebook. It'd be amazing. It really does help us out. I know you hear that on every video, but for us, it's really helping. We're still fairly new to this. So if you have any suggestions as far as things that we can change or stuff that you would like to see on the Orc Rogues show or any other show that we do, leave it in the comments. Leave us a message on Facebook or in the comment on Facebook. Let us know. We'd love to talk to you, hear what you're thinking, what you feel about the show. Do us a lot of good. Thank you so much for joining me today. This has been Pure Gold.